welcome back to Just the Facts, where we talk about just facts, only facts, and no opinions. My name is Chloe, and I'm here today with my friends Alex.
Hello.
And Hunter.
Hello.
This week, you guys, we're going to talk about space. Not the key on your keyboard, like the outer space.
I'm glad we cleared that up.
I just wanted to make sure no one brought keyboard facts with them.
I was really confused, so I just kind of gathered both.
You got both?
Yep.
What's your keyboard fact?
The space bar is in the bottom middle of the keyboard,
Wow.
and has been since it was created.
Wow.
Wow, that was really good.
That's a good fact.
I'm glad he was prepared.
Can you check that on Snopes for me?
Don't check
no. I feel like it'll ruin the quality of the fact if we check it.
That's fair.
Alex?
Yes?
You want to start us off?
Yes, I can start you off. So,
all right, man.
We all know that the moon exists, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my fact today is that the moon is made of cheese.
What kind of cheese?
Good cheese.
Good answer.
No, I'm joking.
Is it Gouda cheese?
Ooh. Chloe's not entertained.
Not at all.
I'm smiling under my mask. I was trying not to laugh.
No, my fact is that the moon was created when a huge collision tore a chunk of the primitive molten earth away. Like an object slammed into it.
Mm-hmm.
It just tore a chunk off, and that's how we got the moon. Scientists have suggested that the impactor was roughly 10% the mass of Earth, or about the size of Mars. Imagine if Mars just came barreling down on us.
There'd be a lot of issues there.
Soon.
I think I'd survive.
Soon?
I think I'd survive.
You'd survive?
I'm just built different.
You're built different?
Yeah.
Alex, you're the kind of guy that would float around in space and not need a spacesuit.
I'm the kind of guy who would fail at red light, green light.
That's true.
That's also true.
That's irrelevant, but very true.
I got a lot of facts.
That was like 4 facts.
That was very informative.
That wasn't a fact. That was a fact booklet right there.
A mini fact booklet?
Yeah.
Felt like I just read an article.
Yeah, well, that's what I did.
Don't expose our research methods. Stop.
Well, hey, you talked about how the moon was created.
I did.
Let's take it to my fact. Let's talk about how the moon, part of it was almost destroyed.
Oh.
What?
In the 1950s, the U.S. contemplated detonating a nuclear bomb on the moon.
Alex, what? That is not a funny sentence.
That sounds like something the U.S. would do.
That's true. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Russia also thought about it.
Why? Leave the moon alone. What?
What'd the poor moon do to you guys?
Why would they do that?
The United States contemplated it because, as a result, they hoped it would boost morale for citizens in the Cold War and the space race.
That's crazy.
It'd be kind of hard to be excited about the space race if there was no more moon.
If someone walked up to me, if someone from the government walked up to me and was like, "Do you want to blow up the moon?" I'd feel like I'm in a fever dream.
They weren't blowing up
That
the
is
entire
crazy.
thing. They were just making enough so that you could see a little bit from Earth.
That's crazy.
That's still a lot.
That's still a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's far.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They pulled it off, though, because they thought the moon landing would be cooler.
I
think it is cooler.
That is cooler.
Or else they'd just be making another crater.
Did you
in the-
know,
in the moon.
Hunter? Did you know? Here's another fact. Did you know the moon landing happened?
Sources say this is false.
Oh,
The moon landing was fake.
the moon landing was not fake.
Well, actually, that kind of leads into my fact. Was that everything you had?
That is everything I have. What is your fact, Chloe?
Okay, so my fact. So are you guys familiar with Laika? She was a dog.
The moon dog.
The moon dog. Yes, I like how we all had moon facts. So Laika was, for those of you that don't know, a stray dog that Russia just picked up off the street. They actually picked up a lot of stray dogs and they tested them in you know how astronauts go through that training, to see how they'll fare in space.
Mhm.
They did that to stray dogs, which is, a little unethical, but whatever.
That's very unethical.
Yes. So they ended up landing on Laika because she did the best in the testing. And they gave her one meal that she wasn't even supposed to get. A physician actually broke protocol to give her the meal. And they sent her up into space thinking that she would die with a lack of oxygen. That didn't end up happening, and her spaceship, I think it was the Sputnik 2, if I remember correctly, went up in flames.
Oh, no.
And Laika did not survive
Oh.
for very long.
That's such a sad fact.
And that's not my fact. That was my background to my fact.
Oh.
This better get better.
This better get better.
So, Laika actually kind of went down in history because she was the first living organism to go into space. Well, the first living animal. And that was in 1957, which is kind of crazy. She kind of paved the way for future space travel, like the moon landing. That didn't happen in 1961, which was 4 years later. So because of Laika's sacrifice, that's why we can travel to the moon safely without exploding.
I'm pretty sure the moon landing happened in 69.
It was 69.
Sorry, that's what it says on my phone. And what did I say? 61.
You said 61. I was wrong.
Also, you said
Sorry.
this happened in 1957.
1957 was
Yeah.
Laika.
I'm pretty sure when they were contemplating blowing up the moon was 1958. They were angry that thing went in flames.
No, that's crazy.
Can I be so honest with
I'm
you
not
right
done with my
now?
fact, Alex.
Too bad.
But okay.
Can I be so honest with you right now?
What?
I genuinely thought your fact was going to be yeah, so this dog, it was a pug. What's
That
the
was
fact?
part of, the fact was that. So Laika means Borker in Russian, which I think is interesting.
Barker?
Yes.
A dog? Hunter's dying. Hunter, I don't think Hunter's ever laughed this much during a Just
You,
the
Alex, were not that far off.
What?
You were like, yeah, it was a pug. No, Laika means Barker.
No, Laika was a mostly Siberian husky. See? This is what.
I think you're missing the point
is
here,
Laika.
Chloe.
So this is
But the
Laika.
fact
I'm
that-
going to be completely honest with you. I was not listening to whatever you were saying. I was very interested in what kind of dog she was.
I think you're missing the point here, Chloe.
What'd you
that
say?
The fact that we're talking about the first organism from Earth, in space, purposefully, not flung by a asteroid or something.
Right.
Your fact was that it was.
Oh, her name means
her
Barker
name
in
means
Russian.
Barker.
Which
Not-
I thought
not
was
the
really
fact that
great.
it's the dog was.
Well, that was the okay. So that was the leading fact,
that was the leading fact.
and then her name Laika was the fun fact that I added on later. Why are you guys laughing? I don't get it.
Because you had such a good fact that this is the first dog and this is the first organism in space.
Yes.
But the one you're more interested in is that it meant Barker in Russian.
No, that was the fun fact I was trying to put emphasis on because it's fun. Because the rest of Laika's story is not fun and it's super
I'm
tragic.
sorry, Chloe, but the way you demonstrated that
I'm
to us was
sorry.
absolutely awful.
That was
poor
incredible.
execution.
That was
I'm
incredible.
sorry.
You led up with this very sad thing and then it was like, yeah, it name's Borker.
No, I was trying to lead up that.
Borker. Bork. I think you need to finish the show before we continue.
I'm fighting back tears right now. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning into Just the Facts this week. We'll see you at the same time, same place next week on High Noon Friday. And while my friends continue to laugh, I'll say goodbye for them. Bye.